Wait, you have impacts on Valkyrie? That must have been a mistake. Cafe stairs. The angle you're watching, at least, is pretty exposed. I think so far what I see from like you and your teammates is kind of making like situations a little bit harder than they need to be. Just leave bandit up here, and I would just kind of. What is that beeper? I'm not even gonna question the beeper. I hear that a lot. I tell like in some of my videos, I tell them, you know, raise your crosshair to like head level on doorways, and then people will be like, oh, but in silver and bronze, people are always prone to and crouch in the weirdest corners and you'll die. In this situation, I think is what they think of is like that sledge is prone. I'm telling you, it's always easier to readjust below head level than adjusting back to the head, I'd say. All right, next up we have my boy Daniel, who is a gold 2 or gold 1, wherever it is. Let's see how you play, man. Hey, yo, my man's got the keyboard cam too. Sheesh. Oh, you have like a very bright game too. A very colorful game. This is a good Valcam. Well, this is before the nerf when they work outside. Wait, you have impacts on Valkyrie? That must have been a mistake. Yo, who's running impacts on Valkyrie out here, man?
He's nading.
Cafe stairs. Cafe stairs.
Yeah, someone is coming up pillar stairs.
Pillar stairs, there you go. Cafe stairs. There's 3 staircases on the map, cafe.
I can't peek it.
Okay, so this.
I think it's in that booth.
Oh. Yeah, that's. I think that was the guy you actually called out. This right here, I would say, in order to maybe prevent this death a little bit better, is kind of look at the angle you're holding and like where you're positioned. So you're crouched right now, so like limited mobility. You're holding the angle you're watching at least is pretty exposed. I would tighten it up a little bit more to the, you know, this corner right here. And also reading, I'd say this, you know, if you were to stay inside laundry, that would have been a little bit safer, but this angle holding exposes you to a lot of angles. So limiting those angles where you can get shot from, I think will help you get the jump on the gunfight more. And that sledge was also a really easy kill. I think it was just, you know, unlucky positioning. And also, you don't really need to look at this hallway if you have the red 90 cam, the default cam over here, unless that was already shot. But try to expose the amount of angles you're exposed to when, you know, moving around the map when places you don't have info on. Hey, look at that. You're actually on cams when you die, unlike people who are just scrolling through TikTok.
Shut up!
Teammates are so hostile towards each other.
Oh,
Yeah, I killed this one.
Oh my god. You know what?
No way.
Hey, that's how gold goes sometimes. I like this Valkyrie cam. It's pretty good. This is also a really good Val cam. I like that bakery one.
holy shit! Don't.
Y'all in a war zone right now, and you're
On some crap.
a bit of an aggro swing there, but you play out the Melusi. I think he's got hero shots at the end of the day right there. I think so far what I see from like you and your teammates is kind of making like situations a little bit harder than they need to be, which is fine. You know, it's just gotta build that experience. So like that swing on this this guy right here, right? Similar to like the guy in reading, that sledge we fought. Even though you did potato, I'd say like aiming is like 60% in your gunfight. But this, yeah, you were across, it was right on him. But I think would have been more favorable since like you kind of like pushed up and leaned against like this thing right here. When you can play out the Melusi and you have barbed wire here, you could also play. I think where you were earlier, like right here, this is a better swing than getting really up in his face closer over there.
I like this.
Whoa. The roaming castle. I like it. All right, so your objective roaming up here. I don't.
They're about to push.
They're pushing VIP.
Pushing VIP. Okay. After I hear this call, I'll let a lot of the round play out. But once I hear the pushing VIP, similar to the last round, they hit a bakery take. So it's either they hit direct, like first floor, or they're gonna do top down, which is like, you know, making vertical where you're holding. But
no, sorry, here's not good. They're about to push.
I would just leave bandit up here, and I would just kind of. What is that beeper? I'm not even gonna question the beeper. I would try to raise your crosshair just a little bit more, because especially with the UMP, if this guy walks to that door, you're losing the gunfight. So if you get that headshot though, might be a different story. small prep.
One just hop in, clock kill back.
Yeah, one's cock bro.
Oh, so one's heading up top actually. Okay.
Got red marking. Who keeps
Easy
red
down.
marking it?
Not down, yeah.
Oh, he's still there.
Someone pushed in through VIP. Open it.
Nice. Well, at least you got him there.
Jaeger, I need you here. I need you here. Nah, don't go prep. Don't go prep.
I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot of like, I tell like in some of my videos, I tell them, you know, raise your crosshair to like head level on doorways, and then people will be like, oh, but in silver and bronze, people are always prone to and crouch in the weirdest corners and you'll die. I mean, in this situation, I think this is what they think of is like that sledge is prone, but I'm telling you, you can always, it's always easier to readjust below head level than adjusting back to the head, I'd say. And overall, it will just make you become like a faster player as well. You are. One thing I have spotted is that you like to crouch walk around the map a lot, which is not bad. You know, you're covering your footsteps, but this will kind of make it, especially on a map like Cafe. I like walking around is a little bit better at times. You can get around the map easier. But yeah, they had a sledge solo roaming up top, and then like 4 of them hitting the site. Very uncoordinated.
No.
In higher ranks, it's very rare to see a Caviar because she just brings absolutely nothing to the team. And it's kind of a sneaky place where they can't really see it. Full rush drones won't explode on mute jammers. If they get muted, then they're gonna... So what's your really main objective on these full rush drones? I mean, you're getting the ADSs, but I would try to use a full rush drones more for like the pixel shield over in Cigar. But you're using all 4 of them right now.
One right here.
And Flores are very good. Making sure they don't get their armor. Okay.
One right here, boys.
I mean, I'm assuming in gold, I don't think they would have a shield in pixel. So you put a drone 4 times in the same spot. I think you would get more value out of it if you used the last 2 drones and kind of looking around what utility you guys want cleared. That way you guys can hit site. I'm assuming you guys already took control of Cigar, right? Someone could have retaken Cigar and probably swing you right here. Oh, nice kill on the Mozzie. Nice. Yeah, see, like that. This guy should not be able to swing if you guys like this late into the round. You guys giving up Cigar is pretty huge. So normally what I would do to prevent this is either bring a Nomad to jab it off, or you could literally open up the red wall, the red stairs wall, and just have someone sit here the entire time looking at it until you guys advance through.
God damn it.
That Nomad didn't really need to play that aggro, especially on that. Now it's actually, yeah, it shouldn't even get that close, honestly, especially with the air jabs in there.
We got that easy.
It's coming.
He don't have time. He doesn't have time. He doesn't have time.
Yeah, the only thing in that, you guys just gave him so many favorable gunfights. Honestly, that last round, what I always do, like always in ranked, whether I'm in a 5-stack or I'm solo queued, mostly solo queued, but if I'm in a 4v1, I am always expecting it to come down to 1v1 because it comes down to possibility. Obviously, you don't want to lose that. So mentally, in my head, I always expect it to be, you know, all my teammates to throw, all 3 of them, and I just position myself always in a better spot. That way, you're more consistent, and so it doesn't happen. You know, you guys don't throw 4v1. So if you ever play in a pre-throwy stack, always make sure you're on your A game. That way, you can kind of pick up your teammates' weight in those advantageous situations. They brought a cav again. Okay, so bakery wall is soft and your sledge should open up that left side, honestly, or you should just put an H charge on. You guys have nobody watching prep. Someone could have swung out prep and killed both of you guys at Twitch and at Ace. What I would do is I would put an H charge onto the one of the prep walls and save the last 2. That way, if that prep wall being open, there's more pressure for them to not move. So like right now, you have like 2 extra H charges you could probably use. Yeah, with that wall being open, I think.
The Macho right there. Nice. Macho dead. Bandit in the corner, prone. More bandit.
Alright, yeah, nice way to get like late round information. No one's close on breach.
Still on 3 ping.
You guys could probably work a plant soon.
I'm sight.
I'm inside.
That red wall is soft. What is the other team doing? Oh my goodness.
50, 75, 100, down.
Oh, wow, that was just the best kill. And you guys win this probably. 3v1 post plan. There's no way he wins this. Dude, this guy's stuck in freeze, bro. The mute is just not making anything happen. Is one, I would work on not crouching, crouch walking too much, because sometimes, like at least for me, when I crouch walk a lot, I tend to tunnel vision on what's in front of me rather than like listening to callouts and like sound. And also make sure you're aiming a little bit on chest to head level on doorways. That way you kind of get the jump, and it's easier to you to get that, win that gunfight more. And also this, the one team for your team as well. Yo, y'all gotta stop being hostile towards each other, man. They'd be like, all right, I'm holding this, I'm holding that. Like, you don't gotta tell them, shut up, or anything like that. But last thing I would do is, if you're gonna make an aggro swing, there's nothing wrong with aggro swings, because sometimes they can like make you, win you the round. Just make sure you always do it off of information that is 5 seconds, like happening within the next 5 seconds, off of some sort of info, like a call out. So that, and also one more thing, if you're gonna make an aggressive swing, which is totally okay, just make sure it's always off of, information that is like 5 seconds brand new, off of some sort of utility like a banshee, sounds being covered. But it's always just imagining that risk factor of what's my chances of winning this gunfight versus losing it, and is it a smart gunfight to take at the time. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and submit your clips to the link below if you want me to review them. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.